Hey guys, what it is, what it always is. So, checking out my homies, going through the subs. Some of my favorite people, Come upon the Cognitive Burnout. Shout out for the video where you throw it down. Will you go mentally ill style? Where you say it? How it is, my brother. Yes, I loved it. You did say there where you first posted your video. Leave your likes, your comments. However, I would love for you to do a video on the subject. A response. So I thought, why not? Why not rant a little bit? Even though I'm manic, I'm not depressed, I'm not pissed. You see, the topic of the day is people that annoy me. So I started thinking, who annoys your boy? Well, let's start in the backyard. You see, there is ethnicity on the other side of that darn fence. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Let's just say that who lives over there likes to partay all the fricking time. They throw a party when somebody takes 2 squats in one day, if you know what I mean. My kids always had this problem. I used to live in a little town where I had neighbors all around me, except next door, you see. I had a family of a grandpa, grandma, daughter, and child. What's wrong with that, you ask? Let me break it down. I've mentioned this before, but it's quite the annoying, so I shall mention it again. You see, they used to have one of those swings that swing to just enjoy, the big couch sitters. Nothing wrong with that except that all these darn places they could face their swing, but they faced it right toward our house, which was also on a very strange angle. So anytime I went out back, anytime I went to get in my hot tub, I had an old man in company staring at me while they swang. I would go out to mow my lawn. The old man would have to go out and get the riding lawnmower. You see, it wasn't good enough to say, oh, my neighbor's mowing his lawn. Maybe I should mow mine too. He had to add on the extra humiliation by pulling out the grand prize mower that he had won that he was so proud of. So I moved here. I don't even know why I'm buying this darn house. The wife didn't know. We don't really like the way it looks, the way it's designed, but something told us, this is the home for your boy and family. So we settle in. We move all our crap indoors. And I stare out the kitchen window and I'll be danged if I don't see my backyard neighbor staring at me through her kitchen window. You see, she was always doing dishes. Mikey could never go out on the patio or look out his window without seeing so-called chicks staring him in the face. What makes it even more disgusting is the daughter feels like she was being watched in her room by the old dude that lived there. So as you can imagine, we didn't like them. They didn't like us. They accused us of poisoning their dog. With no proof. They said, you killed Fido. We said, BS. So what did they do? They decide to move on down the road, and then they sell out to the people that are there now. They're probably laughing to the bank because, you see, they made some dinero, and they piss the Mikey off because the people they sold to are always outside. Neighbors all around me. The chick, the old lady to my right. Left, right. She called the cops. Or she called the dog pound because my dogs got out and went clear into her yard, even though she's my next door neighbor. So Mikey comes riding home after busting out a hard day's work. I pull up, I see the dog pound with the nets out, trying to net my dogs. There's only one problemo, you see. The dogs were in my own freaking yard. Did that stop them from ticketing your boy, even though I took the dogs in the house myself? They didn't have to do a freaking thing. Your boy still had to pay a $100 fine up at the darn Animal Society place. And the part that pissed me off the most was as they're trying to net my darn dog, I could see the old lady out front saying to the animal control, you take those frickin' dogs. They're a nuisance to the neighborhood. Even though it was the only time they'd gotten out, and they went one house away from where they lived. She couldn't even frickin' just come to my front door and say, hey, your dogs are in my yard, can you go get them? No, she had to be all bitchy about it. Because that's what she is. And you see, I live in a religious community. And Mikey might be a little irrational. He might be a little manic. But he feels like the people around here are judging him all the time because his yard isn't perfect. His house has a couple things breaking down, and he ain't making it to every darn meeting in church. You see, Mikey doesn't always conform to what the people around him want, even with the peer pressure, because I don't give a fook what they think. Now let's break down years past. Let's go back in the history books, if we will. You see, as I mentioned before, your boy used to be timid. He used to be shy. He used to take the crap when dished out, with mouth wide open, saying, more please, I can take more. I don't want the humiliation. I don't want to be afraid. But it's not your boy anymore. Your boy don't take crap. And if he feels like he is getting dished some shiz, just like that darn monkey in the zoo, he flings it right back. You see, I don't take crap anymore. If I'm cognitive burnout and I'm at the store and this lady says, I need all these freaking things, I say to her, you don't need all those freaking things because you ain't bought them yet. And I'm getting one of them damn things out of that box, whether you like it or not. So why don't you just turn the other way real quick while I reach in and pull one out? Because that's how it's going down. You see, as I said, I used to be that way. I would have bent over and taken up the butt. But I don't roll like that anymore. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. See, when people annoy me, I just don't take their darn crap anymore. Call it mania, call it craziness, call it what you will. Call it that darn bipolar. But when the crap hits the fan, it's Mikey throwing the crap. You see, I went on my little picnic. I threw down to Grant's what was up. I told him how it was going to go down. And I got what I needed in return. Even though it was not 110% customer service. Mikey's used to not getting 110% customer service. It doesn't work that way anymore. You gotta fight and scratch, tear your way through to get ahead in this world or get what you need. Because people just ain't giving it to you anymore. You gotta go mentally ill style sometimes. You gotta scare a few pharmacists. And in a couple days here, I may scare a therapist when I go in all pissed off because she's making me pay her $100 freaking to get my Ambien again. So your boy can sleep. I'm gonna break it to her mentally ill style. I'm gonna walk in and say, don't want to talk to you. You don't listen to me. You don't like what I have to say. I want a new therapist, but until I can find one, you'll have to do. So fill out my prescription, please, and I'm out this freaking door. And that's how it's gonna go down, and you guys will see next week. Mikey ain't bending over for the therapist. Because Mikey's a pretty smart guy, and he can tell when he's being fed the shiz. Mike ain't flying anymore. Now Mikey's going on a trip up to the lake for some fun and relaxation. Or is it? You see, there's a lot of annoyances at that darn lake. Year after year we go, Mikey gets pissed because of stupid things that go down there. Mikey will be vlogging from there. And you will see what I mean. When you see all the crap go down, you will wonder how your boy can go there for a week straight and live through it without strangling somebody. But you see, Mikey's learned ways to get around the annoyance. That's my last part to my little story here. Annoyances are everywhere. They will haunt you wherever you go. The trick is getting around those annoyances. Getting out of their darn way so you don't have to get pissed. So that's how I'm breaking it down here today for y'all. I'm doing a mentally ill style because that's the only way I know. And shout out to Healthy Plays for dicking me and screwing me over. But shout outs to the boys and to the girls. I got some cool new people. Anyway, guys, hope y'all good. Hope y'all safe. Hope y'all do well. If you're not, get the help you need. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you liked the Cognitive Burnout. I did the one for you, buddy. Take it easy, guys. Peace.